bam, hit him with a concrete plan. Boy, I'm in the building like Pam. We was supposed to find new land, all we did was find new scams. Coded in Chirac, I ran into the enemy's hands. Club in his hand, hit me with the bam, 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 bam. Trying to make some shake like
Guys, this is a big moment for me. It's not just a piece of tech, it's not just an iPad for me. It's like an atheist start believing into God. See, the thing is that I am a hardcore Android lover. I really used to hate the decisions which Apple make. Obviously they make great products, but the decision they make which kind of turns their industry upside down, like removing headphone jack and things like that, notch and all whatnot. But this M1, it completely blew away my mind, whatever I thought about it. And this is my first Apple product. Like, I have office laptops and stuff, but I never purchased an Apple product for the same reason that I am in a different ecosystem altogether. But this might be a new beginning altogether, and I'm using the Desi Indian Jugaad to, unbox this. By the way, I pre-ordered it from my own money. It's not a review unit or anything, and I feel lucky to have this delivered very soon at my place. And in India, I got it from My Imagine store. There are multiple Imagine store. I'll link that site in the description. This I got from myimaginestore.com, but you can also purchase from Amazon. It's available there, I'm pretty sure. I have huge faith in Apple that iPad OS 15 is going to bring desktop level devices, softwares into the iPad, and this size, what you see here is the size inside. My needs are pretty straightforward. I want a device which is portable and yet has enough juice in it to allow me editing and similar things which I can do. I wanted it to be a something special unboxing, but then again it's all locked down, so I don't know what I can do. And like you can see here, 256GB variant iPad Pro 11-inch. And I will reiterate, I really feel lucky to have delivered it in such a short time span, considering it's locked down, and I just like pre-ordered it in the May itself and I got it delivered. Wow, that's amazing. It's so small in my hands. Now I feel it's such a portable device. I feel great that I didn't go with the bigger device. Let's keep it aside. Again, the packaging which contains all the things like stickers and stuff. Maybe now you can see a bit better. So right, white stickers, power brick, which is kind of becoming a rare thing to see again thanks to Apple and its decisions. Finally, USB-C to USB-C. This is great. I don't want a lightning to USB-C kind of things anymore, because lightning adapter, it's kind of a dying thing until and unless they make some new changes or adapt something different. That's the end of the box. There's nothing more. Now guys, if you're wondering about which device suits your need, is it the iPad, is it the iMac, the new one M1, or is it the MacBook Air or MacBook Pro, I have created a very concise single video which will answer all these queries. Even if you're a student, a teacher, an editor, a programmer, please watch that video which I will link here somewhere or in the description too, and you will understand what I meant. Plus, you might be able to take a decision for yourself. Okay, my heart is really beating fast right now. Guys, this is pure beauty, guys. It's amazing. It's amazing. Guys, it's so thin that I cannot express in words. Let's turn it on and see if it has some juice in it. The first boot. Let me quickly set it up and then I will continue the rest of the video pretty soon. But this is amazing, guys. The device, 11 inches, the 11-inch size is perfect for me. I don't think so I wanted any more design. Yes, it does not have the mini LED Retina XDR display, but I'm okay with that. I don't need a fancy screen just for the purpose of entertainment, because entertainment is not the only thing I am looking for in this device. In the coming videos, I will answer all your questions plus in the comments too. So please make sure if you have any, ask them. Okay guys, so the unboxing video which I shot was around 12 p.m. in the afternoon, and this is now around 8 o'clock. I really wanted to play with this whole, but due to office work I couldn't, so work from home as usual was going on. But I did install a lot of apps, and boy, the way it sounds amazing. For its pretty thin profile, it sounds pretty great. This thing almost that level, not the same level, but these quad speakers coming in, the sound coming from those 4 grills sounds amazing. The screen quality. See, I know the XDR, the new mini LED display with 10,000 LEDs, that must be amazing. I have seen AMOLED screens, so you would have too. But the way this whole screen, this liquid retina display feels, it feels amazing. And the most important thing is the size. I really feel that I took the right decision of choosing 11-inch, because I'm not just primarily going it to be using it for just drawing or just editing. I want it to be a device which I can carry with me, from my bed to my chair to my sofa to outside, even lying on the floor. Anywhere I want this device to be, it should be comfortable enough that I can carry it. And if you look at the size, this size is pretty perfect. Performance I cannot comment yet because I have not done everything on it, but I did install a plethora of Adobe apps which comes with the Creative Cloud, and I am going to test each and every one of them in this coming week. Even I will make a video where I will use it as a whole desk, laptop replacement without the keyboard obviously. So I have a lot in plan, and if you purchase this, I'm not sure about your location, but if you purchase this, you get 1 year of Apple TV Plus subscription free, which is amazing. Depending on what location you are, it can be priced differently. In India is comparatively cheaper, so it's like 100 rupees per month, but based on your location it might be different. In India it gives you 1 year of free. After that it's 99 per month, so that is a good thing too. So first you will be listening to MacBook Pro 13-inch model. Let's start with the MacBook Pro. Now let's hear on the iPad Pro. So I felt that the MacBook Pro has more punch, more bassier sound, and the iPad Pro has more, wider sound stage, but it still sounds, tiny when compared to MacBook Pro. Another reason would be the MacBook Pro has, forward facing speakers, so they fire in the top direction, obviously in the surround direction too, but iPads have on the side direction. So let me just switch the orientation, let's see what happens. Okay, so in the next test I'm going to play same videos at max brightness on 1440p both the devices. It's one of the video from my channel, so let me turn off this blue light and let's start. So you can see the size difference. First of all, the 13-inch MacBook Pro is on the left while the iPad Pro is on the right. iPad Pro is more brighter, it's more vibrant. Some of it has to go with that it is more brighter, so it looks more vibrant too, but it has a bit more punchier colors. On the other hand, the MacBook Pro is more, a bit saturated with comparatively less of a brightness. And apart from that, I played a little bit with the camera apps. So camera is like okayish, like whatever you would expect from Apple, it delivers. I wouldn't say that it's a leap and fade, whatever you want to say. So let me capture with front facing camera first. Cleaning is very important. This is not that kind of cloth you should be cleaning it for, but let me capture. No setting, whatever default setting it came with, I am like recording with that. Video with the front facing camera again. So this is the video coming from the front facing camera. This is the video from, my main Sony camera. This is from the iPhone, iPad obviously. Now I'll try to replicate a similar behavior with the back camera. So you can see this is the video coming from the back camera of iPad Pro M1 11-inch, the 2021 model. This is how it sounds if you record with your inbuilt microphones using your back camera. So this is how it sounds, this is how it looks. Probably the front facing camera is improved. Now this is a comparatively better lighting, I would say, than the room lighting, so it looks really great, but I would definitely test it in a bit more challenging environment. And regarding the front portrait mode, it works good. Let me see if it works here right now in this artificial studio lighting condition. Well, it looks good to me. We'll tell you more about. Now guys, very important point, why I chose the 256GB variant. It costed around like 10,000 more. The reason being, I am really placing my huge hope on Apple to release iPad OS 15 with desktop variant softwares availability, meaning you can own those desktop softwares inside your iPad and probably edit or do whatever artwork, whatever work you want to do on this M1 powered iPad. If it's not for that, this M1 power is pretty much waste, at least for this year and next year. Maybe in future years it might compete with the future models, but as of now M1 is of no use if it's not going to utilize that horsepower. It's like you put your Ferrari engine and then you say, now this is limited to 100 kilometers per hour, you cannot go top beyond that. So I have huge expectation and I have huge hopes from Apple to release something amazing in this coming iPad OS 15. Developer conference is I think on 7 June, so we will know what it's coming for sure. Now the moment I opened it, it had an update of around 150 MB, so it updated pretty much quickly. Now regarding speed guys, it's pretty snappy, there is no complaint about that. I see 8 GB is more than sufficient for all the usual like normal apps which you do. If you're more into editing a lot more 4K, 6K, 8K, maybe you want to go 16, but then why waste so much effort with devices which can throttle? Again, it's same device, physics applies to this, so it can throttle too. So that is pretty much what I wanted to say about this device. Now regarding looks, well, it looks crazy good. It's so slim, that is the reason it sometimes bend too, but frankly speaking, I've never owned an iPad, so I'll be like honest with you people that I am really like mind blown with just holding this piece of tech on my hands. About what next for this? Well, I will try a lot of things and I want to order a cover which gives a little bit of protection to it, plus probably the paper like protection screen protector for the front so that I can draw and it has less of a glare and less of a fingerprint. Right now it's a fingerprint magnet, like my fingerprints are all over the place, so I want to avoid that, plus I want to stop doing these things which can result in this device falling. So guys, this was just a quick video about the unboxing and my first impression as a non-Apple user, and based on my first impressions I'm like blown away with this like piece of tech. The only benefit I can get, and even you can, if you can utilize this power. So some of those things are with Apple to provide those softwares to us, and remaining on us how we utilize our workload. But if you're using this device only just for the entertainment, well, probably you are rich. There's no other explanation, because there are other OLED screens too which offer similar results, like Samsung's Tabs S7 Plus, which you can get at better rates compared to its 12.9-inch model. Apart from that, guys, I expect that if you are buying this device, you know why you are buying. Otherwise, iPad Air, the 4th model which came out last year, is more than sufficient for any of the tablet needs. Trust me, it's more than sufficient. You don't need this. About Apple Pencil, well, I'll be buying that too. So there's a slot here, right here, which will connect to the Apple Pencil, and the camera bump is elevated, plus there's a LiDAR scanner at back, and there's a flash, and probably below that is a microphone which will be used for catching up direct audio, studio grade audio, which they say. You can judge and let me know if it's a studio grade. It looks pretty good to me. Regarding buttons, there are just 3 buttons. The top button is a power button and acts as a, allowing you to install apps. On the side there are power but volume rockers. So those are the 3 buttons. On the bottom you have the USB-C port, so that is that. Now there are 4 speaker grills, and I can see 1, 2, 3, 4. At least as of now I can see 4 points which seem to me like microphone. So that is why probably the studio grade quality. But guys, I have huge hope. I'll let you know everything pretty soon. If you have any questions, please let me know. And I feel really lucky, I will repeat it, I feel really lucky to have received it in such a pandemic situation, in such short period of time, when the pre-order is still open. So thank you again. If you have any questions, let me know. And it's too hot, I have closed all the fans, so I have to rush out of this situation. But if you have anything, please let me know. If you have any tips for me, please let me know. I am new to this ecosystem, obviously, so I will have a learning curve too. See you again, see you soon, guys. Please don't forget to subscribe. Bye.